I'm back! Hello everybody and welcome for another edition of AVARigs. I'm Joe. You may remember me from a long time ago. Maybe you don't know. But for those of you who do know, hello. And for those of you who don't, my name's Joe. So the reason why I'm here is I actually worked with the individual that configured this system. And as you can see, it's a bit of a white theme, a little bit. But what I really love about this system the most, what really brings the system together are those mainframe customs cables. Yes, mainframe customs. We've been using their cables for probably about a couple years now. And the reason why we like them so much is that they're not cable extensions. They are actually sleeved from the components all the way to the power supply, which nowadays, case manufacturers do a really good job at hiding cables, so you get the drift. But in the light of all the shortages and the challenges in getting parts, it's extremely rare for us to be able to get these white-themed all-in-one liquid coolers, and we were able to get a CORSAIR CAPELLIX 360mm that is in white. And that kind of brings everything together. I would normally say that the graphics card should also be in white too, but I really like the pop of black in the midst of all of this white, right? And the ASUS Tuff RTX 3070, I mean, that's kind of the centerpiece already. And it's hard enough to get 30 series cards as is. So getting a Tuff card, I mean, this individual got pretty lucky. So we're rocking a Ryzen 9 12-core processor. We have the 3070, as I already mentioned, CORSAIR QL fans in white all throughout. And these things are pretty quiet. You can't really tell over my loud ass voice, but they are incredibly quiet. And that's kind of the whole point of the QL, quiet levitation. That's literally what the acronym stands for, if you didn't already know. And it's got a Samsung 981 terabyte Pro SSD, which they just launched recently. And to quote another individual that benched these recently, they are the bee's knees of SSDs. That was corny. A great enjoyment in white cases for me, as well as the fact that it does a really great job at reflecting the light off of surfaces. And maybe if I ask nicely, we can get some B-roll with the lights off so you can kind of see the way that it refracts and reflects off of the surface. But this is easily probably one of my most favorited themed builds that I like helping people with for that reason. Because then it makes the purchase and the investment in RGB components well worth it, as you know, you can really kind of run with it. You're not tied into one color over the other. If you want to make it unicorn, you can keep it unicorn. If you want to make it blue or red or green or black or whatever, you can't do black LEDs. That's kind of stupid. But still, really like seeing these kinds of builds come through. This is definitely not going to be the last of these kinds of builds that you see come through. And speaking of not coming through, the cable management. The cable management is incredible. So give us a shout, a like, a share, a thumbs up, a thumbs down. We're going to ignore your thumbs down because nobody cares anyway. And stay tuned for more AVARigs.
The PC in this video, be sure to contact our sales team at sales@avadirect.com, or you can head over to our website by clicking on the link in the description below. You can choose from many pre-built options, gaming or workstation based, or use our configurator to build a PC of your dreams. Be sure to click that thumbs up button and subscribe, and don't forget to follow our social media channels at avadirect.com.